What's up guys, thank you for joining me, and in this comeback video I am playing the ever immortal Apex Legends. I've started playing a few pickup games again now, getting a little bit more time and a little bit better work schedule, so I thought why not go for a game. A lot of people are on Call of Duty at the moment. I'm not really a fan of the Cold War stuff and the more era stuff. So I've always had good fun playing Apex, so I thought let's try and get back in. I am incredibly rusty in this game. This was probably only about my second game back, and for most of the game I do end up running around with just an RE45 pistol, but hopefully if you're watching this, it's probably because you like Apex and it's not for my gameplay. So here we go, we're straight down. I have no idea where I'm running at the moment. Everything feels so slow. Call of Duty, you double shift and you're running absolutely fine. So getting used to my buttons again. There is the infamous RE45, so I'll pick that straight up, and also a sniper. Anyone who knows me historically from any of my gaming videos, I do lean towards snipers quite a lot. So this one seemed like a fairly natural one to go for. For me, I'd probably say this is almost the perfect loadout straight away. I've got that sniper going on. Although I didn't actually notice at the time that it's a Sentinel. I do prefer the Kraber. Obviously that is an immense sniper rifle in this game. So yeah, just getting used to it really, having a bit of a run round, trying to get the feel for things and get the speed back up. Even when I'm not using, even when I am using the faster characters, so your people like your Octanes and your Pathfinders, I'm constantly grappling and trying to make myself go faster. Using I can't even remember this guy's name, man. Yeah, using this guy, I do find that he does feel like he moves quite slowly because of that. So I do struggle a little bit with his movement speed, but you do kind of see towards the end of the video that I do start to get a bit more of a feel for him, and I do actually make myself a little bit useful with his kind of special abilities. So, as always here, the animals do not like you going near them. They do make a bit of a noise. I'm very, very conscious of that, so I try to stay away from them, and the guys, as you can see here, are doing exactly the same thing. Traditionally, when I've played across this level, I'm used to such, kind of fast and frequent kind of shootouts with people. And I just didn't get that with this straight away, so it's quite nice to be able to drop in and kind of get used to it. So at this point there, I don't think I actually saw the alternator. No, I didn't. So I'd have preferred the alternator over the RE45. It's just an SMG is a slightly nicer weapon to be playing when you're running what I call a long range. Attacking up to this base again, it is something which historically I've never liked doing, and that is because I'm not a great player anyway, and I'm still trying to get used to it. You can see here that I see someone drop in, missed my first two rounds, hit one there, and then I'm already aware of his buddies coming in. So that was not a bad shot. I think that one hit his shield as far as it goes, and then I'm already looking for, there you go, look, third coming in, and then there's a Sentinel there. No idea what that thing is, not used to getting pulled into these kinds of things, so for the most part, I'd have probably said at this point, I probably would have died. So, quick get out of here fast. I've got my Death Totem ability at this point, and I haven't used it. So one of our guys has just rinsed someone out. Good on him for doing that. I was aware that they did start dropping them, but I'm just behind the times here. I am absolutely getting carried. Don't know how I missed that shot, but obviously one of the boys nailed him. So still running around with that RE45, missed most of the shots with that. I'm just, at this point, they're probably like, oh my god, who's this guy? We're really carrying him, he's bloody awful. And I'm more concentrated on trying to get my shields back together. Probably what I should have done is been the team player here, and allowed my dude to grab what he needed to get him, the good players back up on spec first. It's just how things go. So the scavenger room there, just picking up a few more medkits. Reload my Sentinel. I do love sniping. Sniping is something I've always struggled with in Apex, just because of the game's speed. But I really don't mind it too much. There we go. Get my alternator there, and I've got the level 3 extended mag. So we've got 27 rounds running around in that thing. I would have loved that for the Sentinel, but this guy does get that. He is a noticeably better player than what I am, so I really don't mind that happening. Although I do find a level 3. Boom. 7 rounds to miss with rather than 4. Quick run up the stairs. I'm not used to this kind of freedoms in Apex. Normally I end up finding myself just running into someone around every corner I go around. So I'm trying to take the lead from these guys. I'm trying not to suggest too many places because I'm just not up on current play styles. Such a beautiful game. Really is. It's such a shame that it kind of had... It's pretty much had its moment, and then COD has come and taken more players away from that. I feel that Apex could have really been a massive... I mean, it was big, don't get me wrong. It's definitely big, but it could have been so significantly bigger had it not been for some of the competition coming out at some bad times. I mean, I understand fully that, you know, a good game will always retain its players, but, you know, even the best games, you know, they garner a huge amount of players to start with, and then it just rolls off really quickly. Playing with the replicator, it's not something I've ever really messed with before. I could probably do with learning what to do with those. I understand that they give you stuff, just not sure what stuff it is that they give you. So right now I am incorrectly beginning to whittle about being near the ring. In my mind I should be a lot closer or in the ring. However, we still do have a good minute and a half until we need to start pushing him. In a way, this is kind of like an experienced noob playing. In fact, I would probably say that's a very good description. I am an experienced noob, as in I've played this game a bit before, I roughly know what I'm doing, but I'm nowhere near worth paying any attention to. So, having another run round, at this point I still can't believe how far in I'm able to run. And still, you know, unchallenged pretty much. Just having a quick peek round through the buildings. Didn't realise I was already running level 3 shield, but you know, good on me for doing that.
Yeah, I take that.
Quick check on supplies. And at this point now, I think unless like an R99 were to come up, I'm pretty much kitted up for what I want to be. So I am starting to whittle a little bit now. You know, that ring is starting to come in. I want to be in place.
Open supply bin over here.
One last quick look through just in case there's something really good that I've missed.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 2.
Quick stock there, I'll have that. Always good for the alternator. With it being an SMG, kind of your stability isn't that great all the time. And we go for... I quite like this position, although I'm very aware that if you actually went into that main kind of building in front of us, that you could hold that so well. You know, people getting pushed in from this direction, you have got, you know, free license on them.
Attention. Supply ship.
At this point, I start to worry a bit because our teammate has gone. He's done one. I have
a replicator on us.
replicator. I have absolutely no idea what's going on. He's clearly gone AFK at the worst possible time without putting himself in the ring first. So I'm a little bit worried about this. He is dropping health, but my attitude at this point is, well, do you know what? Not had a bad innings so far. Let's just push in a little bit. I can see that there are some care packages in, and then the other guy goes for a run as well. So what the hell is going on here? I'm pretty much on my own. I half expect this guy to, our Octane, to go and kind of pick the guy up just as he drops, but you know, I do forget that you get a bleed out period. So if it was me playing this, I would probably have kind of spaced that back a little bit. I'd have waited till at least until he got knocked. So the Octane's clearly helped him up there as well. And then the guy's just not moved, so he's got some health back and he's going to get knocked again. There we go, knocked again. At this point, I probably should have been going into that middle building and doing some more looting. I probably could have done myself a massive solid by picking up, you know, something more than an alternator at this point. If I could find something which was kind of full auto and heavy, that would have probably helped a bit. But otherwise, I've pretty much kind of I've held myself back by not going and getting better weaponry here.
Give me a second. Fixing up.
So the guy's back now. Both of them are heading back in, and I'm already on the push here, just having a bit of an overlook.
I'm fine. Just fixing up.
I mean, we're 35 seconds away from the ring moving in.
We're close.
I'm very aware that we're going to have to move, and then we've got to kind of move across this bit where I'm expecting there to be some resistance. There should be some resistance, but there just wasn't.
It's taking too long.
Syringe.
Quick drop there of some health for the guys,
Okay, 10 seconds till ring close. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
and
Thank you.
scoping out a little bit more just to see if we can see anything else, anyone about. Oh look, we find someone.
Ring's close.
Bit far off, certainly for me to be making these kinds of shots.
But we gotta go.
There we go, we can see them moving around down there now.
I see a target in the distance.
Care package being delivered.
Someone's out there.
Sweet.
Just watching them, seeing who's about. I mean, the thing is, where you've got one team getting squeezed and coming in there, there's potentially going to be another team. So I'm last one to move here. The guys are already posted up. I could have probably done with going up on those rocks. Probably wouldn't have offered much of an advantage. Maybe if I'd have pushed up onto them now.
I know, I heard that.
Round 3. Begin.
And the guys are engaging another team who is already pushing in. I know the guys down there. I've seen them. I'm trying to get my my crouch position right here, and I just can't do it. Bit of a wishful wanting full shot there. This guy's just running around. Look at that. Care package exactly where they are. So they're clearly going to get some good loot out of that. At this point, I'm already starting to think about ammo. And what's kind of uphill behind us. Is someone coming from there? And also, a little bit worried about that team that were pushing through the ravine. Have they come up this way? Are they going to come back at us? So quick eye out there. No, relatively happy that we're clear, and I'll run on and carry on. You can see me starting to move a little bit more fluidly here. I'm starting to slide, starting to get my speed going. I can see some wraiths running about down there as well. So
Out there.
I take up the sniping stance with the others. So that's that team that we were just shooting at. Immense shot from me there on that first tap.
Taking fire.
So that wasn't really a heavy hit from that bloodhound there. But I definitely hit him quite hard.
Close. 60 seconds left.
Shut up.
First one of those I've ever fired, and missed horrifically. We start getting engaged from potentially another team. Maybe it's one player who's outlying, or maybe it's a team which are thinking of pushing and just want to hold us off.
Ready, set, go.
That team's going for some supplies from somewhere, and I'm just very cautious as I drop back in now. I can see that there's a drone there, and then I don't want to get sniped again.
Logged off my drone. Rings around the...
Good shot, whoever that was. So close to these shots. I mean, this is someone like me. I mean, I don't snipe. So clearly here there's two teams engaging each other. And my opinion with these kind of things is it's always better to let the teams engage each other and kind of run their energies down, but then you have to move in really quickly to try and take the advantage on them. So now we're getting effectively kind of, I want to say third parted, but we're kind of fourth parted.
I hit them.
That was a really good shot. I mean, he only just missed me there, but he's given away his position. We had no idea they were over there. And again, with Apex, like with Call of Duty, it's absolutely fine to engage people at a distance like that. And if if you get that hit and you knock someone down and you knock the other team, it's fine. But with Apex, you really need to push. I mean, you need to shoot, push. If you're going to engage at distance, you need to be prepared to cross that map to actually get, kind of get the finishes or remove the rest of the team. But what the mistake is that they made is they didn't do that. So everyone can now see where they are. I can see these sniper shots hitting the top of the box there, and I'm thinking, why is someone shooting up there? So rather stupidly, I decide to kind of look at those a few times. Again, that's just my lack of experience playing the game. So land another sniper shot up there. I can hear someone walking around. It's our teammate. I should probably be using my mini-map at that point. And then notice someone's come up that zip line there. The guy's incredibly lucky to get away with that. So at this point, they get tagged, they get downed, and I don't realise it. I'm still looking for this dude, saying, look, this guy's coming up here. So push with the team. Again, it is a team game. You do need to stay with the team. Boom, another shield break there. And then continue playing. Love the voice of my Revenant character. I've never really played Revenant before, but I think I'm going to put some time in with him. Not so sure on the special ability, but the Q, the silence ability is pretty decent. So yeah, we can see them heading up now. I can hear footsteps. So the lead person there notices me. Probably the wrong grenade to be throwing. I should have pegged one again and then gone for the shield cells, but didn't. Push around. I can hear them. They're clearly on top at this moment in time. Shooting down at the guys. And it's a load of shots, which is just embarrassing. One down. Two down. Gets the shield out. Leave the guy with the shield. Gets him into the back of him. And there's that Loba. We've now got another team shooting in at us. She gets downed. And I'm still getting shot, so I definitely need to med up here. So at this point, I really don't know where those shots are coming from. I don't know if they've made it up onto that high point in front of us, or whether it's just, you know, some lucky long shots. I'm not noticing that the ring's closing in, and there you have it. They've made their way up to the high point. Stupid thing to do there. I hit that jump pad and I end up getting knocked for it because I was too far in the ring, and I die. However, my box continues, so not the end of the world right now. So this is me dying. We've got our one guy left back in, and you can just see there that there's two lots of tags to recover. So he clears the way. Look where my box landed. Immense. I could not believe my luck with this. So he's picked up both of our tags. He's going to have and then he's going to have a little look round. He is a crypto, so what does he do?
I heard you.
He's tagged those people up on the high bank there, who clearly have an advantage over most people in this situation. Now, taking that high ground is always a keen way of doing well, especially in you know, kind of battle royales. So we get brought back in. Big EMP drop below us. So Crypto's doing the thing. There's the EMP drop those guys for us. Bang, we hit the ground running, and because of the game style it is, we hit the ground with the Mozambique. So at this point I do get a little bit ahead of myself. I'm a bit like, oh my god, what should I do? I should have picked those hammer points up. Pick them up, Steve-O. I can hear people running around near me. I get a little bit antsy. One random guy. And only now, in hindsight, do I think to myself, was that a mirage decoy? Because the guy's not here and I waste so much time right now. What I should have done is pushed straight the way down to that care package and grabbed out everything I possibly could. Instead, I'm too busy saying that there's an enemy down here. The guy's run in for it, and doing this could have lost us the game. So I do a big drop in there. I didn't mean to do that. And then there you go, look, the ring has pulled in. I'm still looking for a guy who's not here. Can't hear anyone, can't see anyone. For all intensives, I've pretty much committed suicide again at this point. So it's an interesting one, very interesting situation to be in. So the guys think there could be someone down here. I've clearly tagged that there is. So I'm looking, there's 3 squads left. I'm saying, do you know what, sod it, let's go for it. Boom, let's have a fight. and there's no one here. They're not where I think they should be. Someone gets spotted at the very top of the hill, and then I think, well, do you know what? Let's go for it. Quick step. Oh my god, look how much life I lost. Wouldn't make it there. So now I'm starting to panic. I'm stuck. I'm gonna get knocked. I'm not gonna see the end of this game. I'm a revenant, thankfully, so I can climb high. Hit that. Still can't see anybody about. There's nowhere to climb up at this end. So I'm going to run back and then notice that the guys have gone in the opposite direction. So silly me for doing that. However, it does give me the opportunity to get back on a par with them. Climb up to the top. Two teams engaging each other at the top of the hill. Let them go. Silence. Boom. And we get a little bit of a hit with silence there. And then thankfully, thank you to that drone for keeping on point there for me. One shot. See, that first shot I let off there, it did hit them, but missed with all 4 shots. That was terrible. It's like, oh wow, look, an L-star. Oh no, it's got no ammo, so swap back again. Got a knock there. I'm going to drop down, pull up a syringe. I've got 10 shots. I've got 10 shells left at this point. And I know I need to get back into the game. Guy shot's now down. And boom, the guys finish it off for me. So there we go. That is how you win without pressing well, that is how you win whilst dying. So I managed to die. A bit of fluke carried me forward there. And then there you go, the Apex Champions. Thank you if you've tuned in. And keep an eye out for some more.